Hey friends, we're going to do lesson 49 today, so pull out 49 and we will get started. The first direction says draw a 1 11/16 inch line segment, and then we'll have a little bit more to do after that. So we'll go to the inches side, 1 11/16, and you'll remember the smallest measurements on this side are the 16ths. So we're going to go 1 and then 11 of the little lines. So you can either count back from 16 from the next inch, or we can count 11 little lines, or you might know that 1 1/2 is 8, because half of 16 is 8, and we can go 9, 10, 11. You do it the way you're comfortable doing it. If you want to just count them out, that's fine with me. Now it says make it 1 6/16 inch longer. So we're going to start where we ended there. We're going to go 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6/16 longer. There we go. How long is it now? It is about 3 and trying to decide if that's 1 or 2/16. Let's say 1/16. 3 and 1/16. There are 24 children in each 4th grade classroom at Prince Street School. So there's 24 in each. There are 6 4th grade classes. How many children are in 4th grade at Prince Street School? So each class has 24, and there are 6 groups of it. So we go times 6 to figure out 24 plus 24 plus 24 plus 24 plus 24 6 times. Okay? So get your scratch paper out. 24 times 6. 6 times 4 is 24. 2 goes up, 4 goes down. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2 more, 14. So there are 144. Now let's go back and see what we're counting. The question says how many children is what we were counting. The answer is 144 children. Number 2 says Justin bought a sweatshirt and an ant farm from Great Things for Less. Estimate the cost of the 2 items to the nearest dollar. And then we're going to do the actual cost after that. So we're going to round to the nearest dollar first. And then we're going to add up the for real price after that. Because when you're in the store, in order to figure out how much you've spent, you might just go to the nearest dollar so you can add it up in your head. But when you go up to the cash register, they are not going to do that. They are going to do the real price, right? One more thing. While I'm taking notes on here, you should have your pencil in your hand and you should be taking notes with me. Now, I have prices for these at the school, but I forgot my little price list for these that goes with this page. So I just made up some that were similar to the ones you're going to use. So $15.85, is that closer to $15 or $16? Do we go down to 15 or do we go up to 16? 85, if it's 50 cents or more, we can go up. If it's less than 50 cents, we go down. This is more, right? So $15.85 goes up to 16. $6.29 is between $6 and $7. So do we go down to $6 or up to $7? Well, remember 50 cents or more tells us to go up, but this is 29 cents. So that tells us to go down to 6. 6 plus 16 equals 22, because 6 and 6 is 12. So the estimated cost is $22. We'll turn that back into dollars. Now we have to find the actual cost, and they gave us some workspace to do this. So 1585 plus, remember the most important thing when you're adding or subtracting money or any number with a decimal point is you put the decimal points on first and you line them up. 9 plus 5 is 14. 4 goes down, 1 goes up. 8 plus 2 is 10, and 1 more is 11. 1 goes down, 1 goes up. That's where my decimal point goes. 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 1 more is 12. 2 goes down, 1 goes up. And 1 plus 1 is 2. So, number sentence is 1585 plus 629 equals 2214. Okay, and now my answer I have to turn back into money because remember we're adding money, $22.14. The music class starts at 9:20 a.m. and ends at 11 a.m. How long is the music class? So, let's get our scratch paper out again. Starts at 9:20, ends at 11 o'clock. Now, you'll remember we go to the nearest hour first. And the nearest hour is 10 o'clock, right? So we have to figure out what that jump is. There are 60 minutes in an hour. So you can either subtract in your head 60 to get to this, take away 20, or if you want to, open your math journal and go to page 9. That says clocks. So we need to figure out how far from 20 to the next hour, because it's 9:20 and we got to go to the next hour, 10 o'clock. So 5, 10, oops, sorry, let's try that again. Barely fit it on the page. 20 to the next hour is what we're counting. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So if I count my jumps, there's 40 minutes. Now we have to figure from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. That's a lot easier. That's 1 hour, right? And then we made it. So we have 1 hour and 40 minutes. 1 hour, 40 minutes. You can abbreviate or you can write the whole word or you can write H and M. Write each child's first initial in the correct location on the Venn diagram. So these are kids that like pickles in this circle. These are kids that like onions in this circle. These, where the circles cross over, are kids that like both. They're in the onion circle and in the pickle circle at the same time. Okay, so let's read the clues. Ariel likes only pickles. So is Ariel, she's going to go in the pickles. Is she going to go over here or over here? It says the word only. So that means she's going over here. A for Ariel, over here. Bob likes onions and pickles. He likes both. Remember where both is? Both is the one that's in the pickle circle and the onion circle at once. Bob is right there. Carlos likes onions, but not pickles. So he likes only onions, right? So he's not going to go in this both part. He's going to go in the only onions part, Carlos. Dan likes pickles. I think they spelled pickles wrong. That's weird. Dan likes pickles, but not onions. So only pickles for Dan, right? Pickles, not onions. Dan is going over here with Ariel, only pickles. Ernie likes both pickles and onions. He likes both. Ernie is going in there with Bob. How many children like pickles? Now, they didn't say only pickles. They mean how many people, how many children in the pickles circle all together. So if we look at this whole pickle circle all together, how many children like pickles? 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw a horizontal line of symmetry. A horizontal line of symmetry was drawn through a word. Draw the reflection across the line of symmetry. Okay, so horizontal means there was a line that was drawn right across here and it cut all these letters in half, right? And so there is an exact opposite half on the other side, and it's reflecting this. So if we fold it over, everything's going to match. So I'm going to start with this one right here, and I'm going to draw a line that far down, exactly opposite. Now I'm going to do a line that goes out and curves and meets right here. So it's going to go out and curve and meet right here. Okay, so we're drawing a reflection. Can you tell what the word is going to be already? Now I can see there's this line here and this line here, but then there's a line they cut in half right here, and I don't know how well you can see that, but you can look on your paper and see it. So I'm going to draw the other half of that line. I'm going to draw this line right here, and then I'm going to draw this line right here. Okay. Now this one has a line going out, and then it has the curved line right there. What's the word? Bed. All right. 43, actually, you know what? I don't know if I'll need scratch paper. I think I can do it on here. 43 times 8. If you want to get your multiplication chart out for these three, go for it. If you need a hundreds chart for those two, those are going to be addition, go for it. Use what you need. If you can remember how to do them, do that too. 8 times 3 is 24. 4 goes down, 2 goes up. 8 times 4 is 32. Then we add 33, 34. 7 times 3 is 21. 1 goes down, 2 goes up. 6 times 3 is 18, but we add 2 more and make it 20. Now remember the nines trick for this one? We probably know 9 times 2, 9 plus 9 is 18. 8 goes down, 1 goes up. And actually, you know how to do 9 times 5 too. You can come by 5s if you want, or if you want to do the nines trick, you put down the 5th finger, and you can see there's 4 and 5, 45. So 9 times 5 is 45, and 1 more is 46. Now we're shifting to adding. 7 plus 4 is 11, 1 down, 1 up. 8 plus 2 is 10, and 1 more is 11, 1 down, 1 up, and that's where my decimal point goes. 5 plus 3 is 8, and 1 more is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12, 2 down, 1 up. 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. Oh, and that looks like that's money. Last one. 8 plus 3 is 11. 1 down, 1 up. 9 plus 3 is 12, and 1 more is 13. 8 plus 7 is 15, and 1 more is 16. 9 plus 5 is 14, and 1 more is 15. And 1 plus 1 is 2. That's the whole thing. Now I'm going to do it like I did last week. I want you to take notes on this today. And then I want you to either start on side B or do side B tomorrow, and either way get it handed in by tomorrow. Talk to you soon.